What is good, Ninja? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another video. Today we have some awesome information for you guys, but before we get into that, I want to say thank you for all the likes. Let's go ahead and see if we can get 500 likes for this video. Now with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into it. And we are starting off with Masahiro Sakurai and the abuse he has been receiving via Twitter based on some crazy fans that are spamming his Twitter page for like Waluigi begging, or they're upset that Waluigi isn't a character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, so they're going on there and they're just putting really stupid messages and getting just really annoying when the man's trying to finish the game. Like, they're out there putting his face into things and just making dumb memes. It's not really funny, it's not slick, it's not cool or funny at all. I mean, it's just stupid, it's just silly. And he's actually started to block these people, which I didn't hear about too much in the development of Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, with people going all crazy and doing certain stuff like that. But I think the reason why we didn't hear about it too much is because Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, we didn't know the final roster until it was all the way at the end, whereas at this point, he's pretty much told us so many characters that are going to be in the game, and many people are thinking that Waluigi just has no chance, so they're just going to go and spam him and everything. But I don't think this is a good idea, guys. Even if you wanted Waluigi in there, if he sees all this, do you think that's going to make him want to put Waluigi in the game? Because these are actual serious fans that are taking the time to make stupid memes and go on his page. And apparently you like Masahiro Sakurai, you like Super Smash Bros., but you're just hurting him in terms of his ability to create the game when he has to worry about this silliness when it comes to people spamming him on Twitter, because he does like seeing what people have to say. He's talked about feedback, and that's the reason why Ridley's in Super Smash Bros., because of all the good feedback that people were doing, not spamming his Twitter page with stupid memes and things like that. They just make him look silly or embarrassing or things like that. It's like dumb. It's dumb and people shouldn't do it. But the fact that Masahiro Sakurai has to actually start banning people is a disgrace. It's tasteless by these people. So here's what I would hope to happen. I would hope to happen this. Obviously, those people that are doing that get banned. No matter how much you spam Waluigi crap or anything like that, I don't think there's enough Waluigi fans out there to continue it. So, Sakurai, please just disregard them. Obviously, it's a lot of Western fans that are doing this. Just disregard them and work on the game and create the best game that you can. We all know that you're doing that, and we're going to be here to support you 100%. These people that are doing this Waluigi stuff, that is not representative of the Super Smash Bros. Fans. Those are people that are just trolling at this point. It's just a troll. So, please do not think that that's how Western fans think, or that's what we're trying to do, or sabotage things, or whatever the case is. I just don't want them to think that this is what we're all wanting, because no, Waluigi is an okay character, but I don't think Waluigi needs to be in Super Smash Bros. I don't think Waluigi is a character that has to be in. Like, people were really calling for Ridley, and there's going to be more character reveals. There's going to be more character reveals. We don't know if he's not going to, be in the game. Although, no, he's an assist trophy, so yeah, he's not going to be in the game in terms of a playable fighter. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that you should go to his account and like spam. I mean, I want like Isaac from Golden Sun. I want so many characters, but I have not once said, okay, I'm going to go out there and spam Sakurai, to get the character that I want. So guys, if you're doing this, stop doing this. Like, if you're one of these people, stop doing that. It doesn't help. And if anything, it can hurt Waluigi's chances in ever getting into Super Smash Bros. So I would stop doing it if I were you. So what do you guys think about this harassment that Masahiro Sakurai is enduring here? And I'm not putting up the names, because I don't want to give any of these people any type of digital clout that they're looking for, because that's exactly what they're looking for. So I'm not going to be putting up the names, but I will have a link if you want to go check that out via another website, so that person doesn't get like the profile hit. So what do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, now moving into the next topic here, we've got Final Fantasy VII Remake development update. So things are going well according to the producer of the game, and they're moving along more than expected. Plus, we have an additional update on top of the original story that did drop. So shout outs to Gamatsu for that. So Final Fantasy VII Remake director Tetsuya Nomura commented on the status of the game's development in the latest issue of the weekly Famitsu. So that's good. He's giving us some updates. Thank you, Nomura. I appreciate that. One at E3 would have been nice, but then again, it's okay. We got Tokyo Game Show and other stuff. So here are the bits of information from that weekly Famitsu. So he stated that they're trying to figure out when we will put out the next news release. So E3 wasn't one of those times. And he also said production is going well. He said that the scenario will also delve into the members of Avalanche, and the development is moving along more than expected. so please wait for the next news release with peace of mind. There you go. Well, when you announced the game back how many years ago, but hey, it is what it is. Anyway, so Final Fantasy VII Remake is in development for the PS4 for right now. It's coming first there, but chances are it's coming to other systems like PC and Xbox One at some point too. So here is the update. The direction was pretty much decided upon before we changed the internal development, and production is going well, so we also added that. And while preserving the atmosphere of the original, the scenario will dig deeper into the characters, including members of Avalanche. So there you go. This isn't going to be just a standard remake, guys. This isn't just a vanilla game and then just brought over. This is actually something that's just completely different. They're going to do so many different things that you didn't originally see in Final Fantasy VII. It's almost going to be a new game based on what they've said, based on the trailer that they showed off, like the combat, the gameplay system. All you're doing is using the characters and settings. That's it. The graphics, the quests, the combat, a lot of that stuff is going to be so changed up from what we saw before. Obviously, there's going to be the same quest that you saw. You're going to still have all the stuff that you're able to do, but they're going to dig deeper, like he said here, and they're going to go far into it. Obviously, when Nomura likes to do things, he likes to do things big. He does not hold back when it comes to it, and this is the reason why his games take so long, and this is the reason why there's so many things. But I do feel that it's not the most efficient way. I think that they could get a better game if they didn't go so crazy. I feel that sometimes it interferes with the quality of the game. We've seen that happen with Final Fantasy 15. We've seen that happen with various other games. But at the same time, I think that the final product is going to be something that we can all sit here and say, wow. Like, it's going to make us say, wow. It might not be perfect. And I still don't know what they're going to do with the whole splitting up the game into 3 scenarios, split out, like the timeline or whatever the case is. Like they said, similar to the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy, to where it's going to be 3 complete games all in a trilogy. But I mean, I don't know how they're going to do that without breaking the immersion of the game. Final Fantasy 13 was one big long story that felt complete after you played each one up until the second one. But at the same time, like Final Fantasy 7, how are you going to do that? Because we've already played the game. Final Fantasy 13 was new and it was coming out. Like each game was being put out and being put out. This one's different because we already know that we've played the full game. So I'm not sure if that approach is going to work. So we're going to have to wait and see if that works. But overall, I'm still excited. I'm still really looking forward to this game. I'm glad they gave us a little update because there were a lot of fans that were upset that there was nothing at E3, and I'm guessing that made it back to Square Enix, and they were like, okay, hey, you guys say something, because he did say, hey, you know, like you can wait for the next news update in peace, because fans were upset at E3. They were angry that they didn't get any news, there was no trailer. So I'm guessing that was like a Square Enix, like, hey, can you guys say something, you know? But it was the weekly Famitsu, so maybe he already had something planned, who knows? But either way, it's coming out at this point, and people, I guess, would be happy for that. I mean, it's going well. I would hope that it's going well. I mean, this game was announced how many years ago, so I would hope that it was going well, and I would hope that it was actually launching this year. That would have been better, but it is what it is. Obviously, the game has had a little bit of development hell going on, so we'll see how it turns out in the final product, but I know I'll be there to buy it day one. So what do you guys think about Final Fantasy VII Remake in terms of what they're doing here, as far as how they're going with the characters and the gameplay? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, now moving into the last topic here, we're going to talk about something that I discussed on my live stream, my PE live that I had yesterday, which I had a copyright claim, guys, so I'm sorry that I didn't get it out sooner to you in terms of the replay, just because there was a stupid copyright claim, a false one. But anyway, I'm working on that. Hopefully it's up by the time you guys see this video, or will be up later today. But either way, Octopath Traveler, there has been a little bit of talk about this, whether the game is worth $60 or not. And I know some people are just saying it's just some random people and all that, but I think that it's a discussion that we need to have, because when I had my live stream, there were people that were Nintendo fans, not just trolls, that were saying, is this game worth $60? Because they look at the graphics and they say, well, this isn't Final Fantasy, or this isn't Kingdom Hearts, and we pay $60 for that. Why do I have to pay the same amount for this game that's like Pixel? But you have to realize a couple different things here. One, of course, it's intentional, but two, there's actually a fully featured game in here. A fully featured game in here. It has anywhere from 60 to 100 hours of content. There is a ton of stuff to do in this game. There's a lot of different heroes, 8 heroes in total, intertwining path lines that you can go to. You can play solo. They have their own stories. It is a big game. This is not something that's just supposed to be cast off aside because of the way that it looks. But I'd also add to the whole graphics thing, this is a whole new graphical style that they're building into Unreal Engine 4. They're calling it HD 2D. So you're not going to get your typical flair when it comes to 2D games. You're going to get a lot of crazy graphical effects, a lot of lighting and rendering. There's some advanced stuff going on in this game, even when when you see the battle system, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you played the recent demo here, they actually even made the graphics sharper, and it even looks better than it did before. This is like the soul of the old school Super Nintendo RPGs. If those never got out of the pixel age but went into HD, this is what it'd be like. But this is once again being rendered with Unreal Engine 4. This is not just, like I said, some small type of game. It is very packed full of features and content and gameplay. And if you purchase Octopath Traveler, I've played the first demo, I've played the next demo that transfers over to the game, you are in for a treat, guys. This is probably going to be one of the best games of the year. This could be one of the best RPGs of all time. Seriously, I think that it has the potential to be that good based on what I played. I played the first demo for 10 hours. I've put over 3 hours into the second demo that transfers over to the main game. Definitely go out there and pick it up, get into the combat, and see what I'm talking about. The refinements to the turn-based, to the bravely system that they have, the layers of depth when you fight bosses, like everything they do is just really well done. The story seems well enough as well. The character interaction, they have English and they have Japanese voice acting in there as well. So it has the full package, guys. This is going to be a great game, and trust me, it's going to be worth every single penny. Heck, I even spent more than $60 on it. I bought the Wayfarers edition, which is like what, 80 bucks or something like that. I'm not really sure. I bought it at Best Buy, so I get a discount. Either way, this is going to be a great game, guys. Have faith in it. Trust me, it's worth every single penny of the $60 that you're going to pay for it. It comes out mid-July, so it's going to be here before we know it, guys. So look forward to that. And of course, I'm going to be streaming and playing the heck out of it. Those who still don't necessarily believe when we start getting into the full game. So what do you guys think about all the different topics that we discussed here today, from Octopath Traveler to Final Fantasy VII Remake, Masahiro Sakurai being trolled and being harassed with Waluigi cries? Like, let me know about all this in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emails via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for this RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace.